our top stories this week. In Florida, the child protective industry has been faulted for poor oversight of privatized child welfare agencies. In Georgia, CPS agents are now housing foster kids in local hotels. In Canada, the Saskatchewan Children's Advocate is concerned about the quality of social work when it comes to child protection, finding inconsistency especially problematic. And Canadian Children's Aid Societies have been told to stop using a problematic hair follicle drug test to screen parents. In Illinois, the legislature passed a bill that would require kids under 14 to be in daycare when their parents aren't home. In Ohio, the child abuse hotline went down for about 4 hours last Sunday, leaving CPS rats with nobody to call. The number of undocumented immigrant children crossing the border into the United States from Central America is down this year. The Baltic states are accusing the United Kingdom, Finland, and Norway of stealing their children for bullshit reasons. And in West Virginia, a judge rules that a parent's drug abuse does not necessarily constitute child abuse. In Mississippi, a young mother was charged with kidnapping for refusing to hand her child over to Child Protective Services. In Indiana, a woman was arrested after impersonating a CPS agent, killing a new mother, and stealing her baby. In Pennsylvania, the head of a child welfare agency is going to jail for stealing $68,000. And in Wisconsin, a man has been charged with running a crash pad for teenage runaways and having sex with one of the girls. In Virginia, a man was charged with murder after a foster child in his care was cooked to death in a hot bathtub, even though the medical examiner ruled the death is accidental. And in Florida, the state is going to review the adoption screening process after the beating death of a 9-year-old boy. In Michigan, a foster care provider was charged with having sex with teenage girls in his care dating back to 2008. Rape charges have been dropped against a foster care provider from South Dakota. And in England, a real father is pissed that social workers won't take action after finding out that his children are being locked in their rooms at night so that their mother can live with a sex offender. In California, supporters are rallying around medical marijuana activists after she lost her son for speaking positively in school about the drug's benefits. And finally, tonight in Massachusetts, a longtime teacher is claiming that a principal made a false abuse claim in a push-out ploy to remove higher-paid, more experienced teachers off the job to cut costs. For these stories and all the latest dirt on the child protective industry, visit www.legallykidnapped.com. And until next week, this is Baby LK, over and out.